And it's time to mock the week, and what a busy one it's been. Angela Rayner has said that she did absolutely nothing wrong when she sold her council house after the police announced they were reviewing a decision not to investigate. The Deputy Labour leader told BBC Radio 4's Today programme she was confident she had not broken any rules. Well, we shall see about that.
Since those allegations were put to me, I got expert advice because I had advice at the time. I don't have an accountant. I was a home care worker. You know, I didn't have an accountant. I had, as most people would, you put your house on the market, you get a legal conveyancing solicitor, and you get an estate agent. But since those allegations were put to me, I got expert tax advice to make sure that I hadn't done anything wrong.
Great. Well, then you've got nothing to worry about, have you, Angela? The decision to determine whether to look into if Angela broke electoral rules was reconsidered after the Conservative MP James Daly made a complaint about Greater Manchester Police's handling of the issue. Good. The rules must apply evenly if they decide to investigate. I mean, remember what you said about Boris? So if you are investigated, you know what to do. You told him to resign. Well, this week saw Sir Keir Starmer accusing the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak of trampling on Boris Johnson's levelling up agenda, claiming the plans were killed at birth by Rishi, the then Chancellor. The Labour leader praised the government's levelling up white paper, saying that much of the analysis in it was good. But Sir Keir went on to say the intention to invest in local communities never came to fruition and Mr Sunak was to blame. You've got to hand it to Labour. They've played a blinder on the weak Tory party who capitulated and imploded over Partygate, which resulted in getting rid of Boris. The Tories, of course, are on course to becoming the third party. Should have kept Boris in the meantime, because, of course, Angela Rayner has provided convenient cover for Keir, who, after his word with Lindsay Hall, the Speaker, appeared to sort of change parliamentary procedure. And all of that has slipped under the radar. Whatever you do, don't go into the water. That is the message for the boat race today after flooding the rivers with raw sewage and failing to build reservoirs or infrastructure. Water companies in England are taking the proverbial, with Thames Water needing $500 million to bring itself up to date. Its investors have refused to secure the cash despite receiving big dividend payouts. They're blaming regulator Ofwat for making their plan uninvestable. Thames Water are also facing accusations of trying to blackmail the regulator into accepting its demands to hike customers' bills, that's you and us, up by 40%. Unbelievable. Reminds me of the Great Stink. Honestly, it makes no sense to privatise something that's essential to life and has no competition. How does that work? Clearly, it doesn't. Yesterday marked the end of term, which saw hundreds of school children storming the Milton Keynes shopping centre, causing mayhem as security guards struggled to contain the antisocial chaos. Around 300 children, some of them were brazen. They were still wearing their school uniform. They were seen rampaging through the shopping centre. Seriously, where are the parents? The kids have obviously seen how badly the pro-Palestine protests have been policed and worked out the law enforcers won't do anything. Lawless Britain, here we come. And on a lighter note, soldiers and officers are now allowed to grow beards while serving in the army. The beards and moustaches must be neat, properly groomed and will be routinely checked. You can tell when peacetime is over, when woke rules are disbanded and reality kicks in. Who cares if you have a beard? Can you fight?